With us is Eric Carter. He's the SVP of the Financial Services Group. He's the fellow that started it. Some behind the scenes activity. You'll notice that Eric is now wearing my coat, and I have had to borrow another coat. So we did a little bit of a
It's a little tight, to be honest. Yes.
We did some musical chairs on clothing, but that's how we roll. We've known each other a long time.
Yes.
So Eric, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been to every single Evolve conference we ever have. You've been here since the beginning when it was called EBC. Tell us a little bit about your experience in coming to the show, and tell us a little bit about what you think of this year's show.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for having me, Todd. I mean, it's awesome to be hanging with you all these years, you know.
Welcome.
You know what? Evolve is an awesome event. I think it's evolved, no pun intended, every year. It's gotten better.
Yeah.
And I think in the first year, we just wanted to bring clients together. And in that connectivity piece was huge, because you bring clients together, good things happen. It was really a celebration in 2008 when we did it for the first time, if you remember.
Yeah.
And it evolved to become a real value creation for our clients, in which we brought great content. And when clients get together, there's an authentic exchange of information. And it's really beautiful. And when you can get so many clients together in a room and they share about their problems, and then you're able to connect with that, share great content, amazing things happen. I can't tell you how many times we've walked away from an event where we learn about a client, and then from there, there's a ton of opportunity that comes from it.
Yeah.
So we've just seen that routinely every year and after year. And as the company's grown, it's provided more avenues to new areas of technology research and innovation, and areas where we could actually make a difference.
Yeah. I know one of my memories of you at Evolve is when my personal favorite speaker was when we got the Woz, and you actually had him sign he signed your laptop and your phone, from what I recall.
And my clients.
Yeah, that's right.
In fact, I was having this conversation with a stakeholder that's actually with me at the event today.
Okay, great.
One of the largest financial firms in the country, maybe around the world. And we had this special moment where we got to meet the Woz.
Yeah.
And he signed our MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
And the iPhone.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was like so cool. But more than anything, it's just cool to bring a client to that and have them get the wow factor of that, as well as just that whole connection with the community.
Yes, yeah. One of the things that makes this show unique is that we do have the ability to have a one-to-one relationship with folks when they're at the show. So that's great. It's a very white glove, and I'm very proud of it. So we had the good fortune of being able to talk to Matt Mitchell, who worked with you on putting together the content for this year's Financial Services Breakout. I heard it was well attended. I'd love your thoughts on it. I'd love your thoughts on what you heard from clients, maybe some of the I guess solutions that we're able to provide for them.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was really special, because one of my goals initially in starting Financial Services Group was to bring clients together with similar problems in the same industry.
Yeah.
Because the idea is, you have these stakeholders that are trying to solve for a particular set of problems tied to their industry, and they're unique. You might think on the surface, oh, these are all the same, they're all technology implementations, but actually within financial services, they're different than healthcare. They're different than manufacturing and retail. And so this vertical approach, I always wanted to bring clients together, and this time we had some incredible clients speak. We had folks from Experian Capital Group. We had folks from a vendor called PayEye, which had some great unique innovations that they were bringing to market. And so a broad section of different customers shared on 2 panels, and the topics we had were, how is AI impacting your business? What types of tools are providing this kind of wow factor? How are you implementing them? And how are you protecting the enterprise while you do that? That was one panel. And then we had a second panel that said, hey, there's a lot of fear out there about the skills of the future. Like, how are folks protecting and building opportunity for the youngsters coming up? And the different folks that are in different levels of their job and that want more. And that was a fascinating conversation from folks trying to build that that set of opportunity statement for their employees. So there's a nice back and forth. And additionally, we had one of our clients share about how they're building with Trace3 this open telemetry system that basically takes in inputs from the data they have in Splunk, and providing an observability platform that analyzes how their VIPs and hopefully long-term the broader set of employees are going to be able to find out, the health of their environment and their laptop, their user experience, all of that. So there's a lot of rich dialogue back and forth, and we thought it was a major up level from the year prior, which was what our main goal is always.
Right, a little bit better every year.
A little bit better every time.
Yeah, more clients. Yeah. When you mentioned this telemetry project, the Splunk project, and you have you're building something that's custom, and every client is unique. I know that. Is there an opportunity to maybe package that solution? Would an adjacent client look at that and say, hey, 80% of that would actually work in my environment?
That's a great point, Todd, because when you're building something, you want it to be transferable, right? Fortunately, for this particular client, that's going to be all their IP. But I do believe that there will be opportunity in learning lessons that Trace3 can take to other clients as well. So I think there's a twofer there.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
sure.
Great.
Yeah.
So Matt did walk us through a little bit about the two workshops that we had, and you mentioned creating an environment where we will be able to onboard people entering the workforce, which is something we've all been afraid of. You and I both have younger kids that are soon going to be entering the workforce.
Absolutely,
and have to earn a living, and AI probably terrifies us
a little
both
bit
a little
scary,
bit.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good news to hear that they're taking that seriously, and they are, continuing to invest in youth.
It's exciting. And that they're thinking about all that, and it's I think a lot of people are listening to podcasts. They're taking a lot of material, and there's a lot of fear out there about how are kids going to make an impact. But the resounding message across the stakeholders was AI is going to be an accelerant, not this major obstacle for folks. There's going to be new jobs created. I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
And I believe it will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope so too. And we also had Peter Hinson, who is how did Peter Hinson describe himself? As he was a voracious optimist, or there's along those lines.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He just can't help himself but see the optimism in AI, and it's good to hear that that's the same thing. That you feel the same way, and that we're seeing some of the things. What other technical topics were discussed? Are you seeing similar themes somewhere else?
Pardon me?
Do you see similar themes in other areas when you had all of these financial service clients in one room?
I think the biggest worry that people have right now is security with their AI deployments.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the wild, wild west. There's Rumsfeld's comment about the known unknowns, the unknown unknowns.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing right now. People are worried that they deploy MCP, which is this AI thing, and it's not secured. And so people are playing around with it, but what happens if the agent tells the other agent to do something, but they don't have it worked out securely?
Yeah.
That causes an issue. And then now you have these exploits. So there's a number of, I think security is probably the biggest thing.
Got it.
If I had to brass tacks it. Yeah.
Got it. And we had a pretty solid security message in there today. Do we have any of our own security practitioners participate?
At our breakout?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a number. The purpose of this event was to hear from the client.
Got it.
So what I loved about this version of it versus last year, instead of us presenting, it was a lot of we're asking questions.
Yeah.
And we're trying to elicit perspective.
Yeah.
And that perspective is the teacher, in essence.
Yeah.
Right? Because people are hearing that perspective and they're saying, well, gosh, I had this perspective. Maybe that challenges what I thought.
Right.
And maybe now I'm going to leave with a different viewpoint. And I think that was the goal. Yeah.
Excellent.
Versus us coming in and saying, hey, we've got this solution. We're going to tell you how to do this.
pitch session.
Yeah.
Look at all these
Yeah.
cool things that we can show you. Well, so it's pretty fresh since you had it. Have you put any thoughts into what you're hoping to do next year? I know the technology will change, or that always changes, but from an overall perspective, it sounds like you want to continue the listening part. Anything else you would say to yourself, like, I really want to do this next year?
I think it would be really cool to leverage AI some way in the creative aspect of the event. So today we have the client presenting. What about having AI somehow involved with the presentation so that it's in some ways co-optating?
Yes, yes.
Why not that?
I love that idea.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so we could get the Trace3 could partner some type of AI package, one of the many that we offer, as a digital version of our presenter, and we can team them up, and it's like a live example of what's possible.
I think that'd be super cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, while we have you, is there anything else that you want to share with our audience about the Financial Services Group?
I mean, I guess I would just leave you with basically that we're a focused team that serves financial accounts. We serve some of the biggest companies out there, and we're delighted to be able to have that opportunity to help large customers do great things and help them with their business outcomes and help them with a significant amount of their technology needs.
That's awesome. And I said earlier, knowing your team the way I do, I mean, you've got years and years of experience, A players across the board, just tremendous amount of talent on your team. Much of that credit goes to you for finding and securing that talent and aligning them.
No, we've got a great team, and it's somewhat, I mean, the team builds upon the team.
Yeah.
Right? You attract some great people, they attract other great people. You know?
Yeah. Well, thank you for leading this vertical for us, Eric. It's been great having you, buddy.
Thank you.
You
Thank you, Todd.
You're
Great
welcome.